back, folks, and for those of you that are new to the channel who are here joining us today, thanks for watching. I know it's been a long time since I made a video, and I do apologize for that. I've been just really busy, and there's lots of things I've been wanting to review. The unfortunate thing is this is not my full-time job, and time is always a factor. But let's get into it. Bottom line is, today we're going to be talking about workwear, and there is no shortage of brands out there, and there's no shortage of fantastic products on the market. We're going to be talking about one of my favorites, Carhartt. I love Carhartt. I've been a big fan of Carhartt for a very long time, and they're not a new player to the game. They've been making apparel since just before the turn of the century, so well over 120 years, and they're awesome, okay? They make legendary, reliable workwear. I think one of their tagline slogans is Carhartt, built to serve and protect hard-working people. And trust me, that is definitely the case. Today we're going to be reviewing the Carhartt Rough Cut Jacket, which is what I'm wearing today. And I talk about everything there is to know about it in terms of what I love about it. Technical specification. I will put a link in the description, as well as I will actually put the contents of that link in the description as well. So if you're looking for thread count, trademarks, specification, the actual fabrics being used, how many different materials are in the jacket, it'll all be in there if that's what you're after. So there's no fancy demos here today, but we're just going to talk about the jacket itself and why you should get one. Now, it is a work jacket, but I didn't buy it for work. I bought it because I wanted a really nice, tough, durable coat that checked all the boxes. And that's exactly what the Carhartt Rough Cut does. It's windproof, it's waterproof, it puts up with just about anything you can throw at it. And it's just, well, for lack of a better word, it's perfect. I mean, it's one of my favorite jackets. This was the first one I bought, and I liked it so much, when I could afford one, I got another one. And bottom line is, I think they're really great value for money. So let's start with the basics. Fit, okay? I don't know what you would call the fabric in comparison to other synthetic materials, but the way they've woven this and put the jacket together, it's really flexible, okay? It doesn't feel tight. The other thing is, it also is not too loose. It's really well formed. So there's YKK zips all the way around. You've got a ample pocket on my left, which will easily take your average size mobile phone. It's a really big pocket. As I said, the fit, I am generally about a medium in most brands, sometimes a large, but generally a medium. And I checked the size guide 3 times from 3 different websites before I bought it. It's available virtually everywhere, including like the Carhartt website itself. Both my jackets came from Amazon. I would have bought them from a local retailer, but there isn't anywhere I live. As I said, fit, I checked the size guide 3 times, and I have to say, for me, being a person that's probably about 160 to 170 pounds, maybe, could be a bit lighter, and 5'11", so 183 centimeters tall, this jacket absolutely fits perfect. I don't have any other apparel, workwear or otherwise, in my wardrobe that fits me as well as this jacket does. So, looking from the inside out, I think the fabric on the inside is bonded to the fabric on the outside. I've been in some pretty wet weather, and when I took the jacket off when I got home, it dries really fast. It's really light, and the water never got through. So it's got 2 ample pockets on the inside, just little slot-in pockets where you can just tuck something away. Again, pocket on the left. Pocket on the right is a little bit smaller. I do wish it was a little bit larger, maybe a little bit longer. But it's got a little pencil holder. Perfect. So if you want to put a Sharpie in there, or a small flashlight, for the work site, for the job site, where you're out in the field, fantastic. Okay, got a sidearm pocket, really nice. Great for stuffing keys in, notes. That's my mobile phone go-to pocket. And it's got 2 fleece line pockets on the front. So keep your hands really warm. Again, YKK zips all the way around. And I've never had the zipper fail, ever. Nothing. And I've had this jacket for probably well over, I'm going to say about 1.5 years. Really put some miles on it. It's got a nice collar on it. So I've got a hoodie on, so it's not really the vest for showing that off. It goes all the way up to the bottom of my chin. It's really, really fantastic because it's really light. It's really form-fitting, so it's not too loose and baggy. But at the same time, you can really layer up. I've got a t-shirt, a fleece underneath here, and then I've also got a hoodie on top of that. And I don't feel tight. It just feels perfect. Lots of room, but yet again, not really the traditional Carhartt workwear where it just feels like you're wearing a massive snowsuit or something. It's just fantastic. And I mean, at the end of the day, it's quite form-fitting. But to be honest, I've owned all kinds of, scruffs from the UK. Carhartt is another workwear brand that's, I think, out of mainland Europe. Hallie Hansen, things like that. It's all comparable, okay? It's all relative. If you were looking for a jacket, if you were in the market, if you're a Carhartt fan and you weren't aware of this product, I suggest you check it out. Because I've never owned a coat or a piece of outerwear that I've been so pleased with other than this Carhartt Rough Cut. And it's fantastic. I mean, it really puts up with all the elements. It's kept me dry when I didn't think it would. And I think, as far as I'm aware, it's retreatable. Because it comes with a special coating that they apply at the factory. I think it's called DWR. And the water just beads on it. Nothing soaks through. I do think after time, you do need to retreat it. I also believe that if you wash it too many times, that reduces the jacket's overall effectiveness to cope with the weather. But overall, I couldn't be happier. And if you were looking for a jacket or you were interested in Carhartt, I think this would appeal to you. I think it's too nice for the job site, but I think it'll put up with anything the job site can throw at you, or wherever you may work. This is the coat for you. One thing that isn't on this particular one, this is the Carhartt Rough Cut. It comes in a few different colors, but this one in particular is the non-hooded version. So if you're a guy, woman, person that's really interested in that one element, that aspect, now I really like a jacket with a hood, they make one. It's the exact same thing, the Carhartt Rough Cut hooded version. So you can get one with a hood if you like. But as far as form, fit, and feel, I know Carhartt's been known to make some oversized workwear. This fits perfectly, and it'll put up with all the elements. So if you were in the market for a bit of outerwear for the job site, maybe one that's multi-purpose, I would say this will look good just about anywhere you want to take it. I think you can't go wrong. I mean, I don't think it gets any better. So for any of you that have reservations or about Carhartt, about the Carhartt Rough Cut, or even if you were just looking for a coat and you wanted to know that it was really good value for money, something that would put up with all the elements and last you a very long time, Carhartt Rough Cut's the jacket for you. Check it out. Again, I'll put all the information in the description, and I'll put a link to the Carhartt website so you can check out the jacket itself. But it is available in several retailers, and you shouldn't have any trouble finding one. You might have trouble finding one in the color you like, but you're not going to have trouble finding one. They're readily available on the market. So the Carhartt Rough Cut, I don't think you can go wrong, and quite frankly, I don't think you can do much better. So, if you had any reservations about getting a bit of outerwear, this coat is freaking awesome. I love it, and I think it's bloody bulletproof. So, the Carhartt Rough Cut. Thanks for watching.